Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, that just shows how much of a nice guy I am. What's up, guys? This is Booster, and this guy's in front of me, wrecking my start. I'm gonna blame him for my bad start. I probably should blame myself, but let's blame him. Anyway, guys, this is Booster, and this is the Portland Trailriders Hare Scramble 2018. And I am on my 2018 YZ250X, a bike which I am still getting used to, by the way, but she's getting closer and closer, and yeah, that's about all I've got to say about that. So here we are off the start, and as is per the usual in Portland, there will be a backup, and it's going to happen as soon as you get to the woods. That's just the way it's going to work. So we're going to cut through that and go into the woods here.
Got a guy down. Got a guy going backwards.
So I'm usually not all too impressed with Portland. I mean, it's on the schedule, and they've been really cool to us. I mean, like, Portland, we've got to run it twice for years. This year we're only going to be running it once. But it was always like a track you could count on to, like, put out a race for us. So, you know, I'm happy with that. But at the same time, like, I'm just not crazy about the facility. I don't like that there's not a whole lot of woods riding. I don't like how much motocross there is. And I don't really like how much...
Holy
I almost got myself killed.
that sucked.
Look at this. Look how close it was.
Holy
But yeah, I really don't like how much grass track there is. You know, it sounds like I'm complaining because I kinda am. And I was coming into this race just not feeling good about the whole thing, you know, like, I don't know.
That's what I don't want to happen.
I have yet for the racing bug to bite me this year, for me to feel like, yeah, I'm excited about racing, and I know Portland is just not gonna do it. Well, guess what? I got out here, and I got rolling, and I decided, you know what, on this day, I'm just not really gonna take things too serious. I'm just gonna go out here and kind of treat this like a trail ride, and goof around, and just have a blast, and I did. I had a ton of fun. I came out here and just screwed around, and I absolutely loved it. Ooh, there's the cowbell. So that is Simpson. Messed up his knee last year at Evergreen Creek and came out here as a spectator to kind of like cheer us on, check out the racing. He said he'd probably be back later this year too, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, you know, it's been a while. It's been a while since I just had a race that I was just absolutely like, that was an awesome race. I just had a blast out there. And usually it's Evergreen Creek. And I went out here for some reason, not taking it serious, not worrying about what position I was in, and just goofing around was what it took for me to just love it. This corner here, I didn't feel like I could get enough speed.
I don't feel like I get enough speed off of that.
Come up short. Let's do this one. Yeah, here we go. Ooh, come up short on that. Almost went over the bars. Yeah, that's nuts. Then this corner here, this was just carnage all day long. There was like always somebody laying down in this corner that I had to ride by. But I'll tell you what, I am excited for Twin Bay Trailriders, because I remember the last race that Twin Bay put on. It was amazing. And from what the looks of it are, it looks like the next Twin Bay is going to be awesome too. There's elevation changes and just all kinds of... Whoa, I launched off of this. Bottomed out. Oh, hit all hard. We'll go straight into this straightaway here. Man, this has some fast sections in it. But Twin Bay looks like it's going to just be this awesome race. So, I don't know. I guess I'm actually going to have to work out, which I haven't worked out in over a month. I hurt my back at Plymouth Blackhawks, and I just have not been working out. Tried to be a little bit competitive at Battle Creek, the sprint enduro. It didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. And came out in this, and actually, you know, even though I was kind of goofing around, I didn't feel.
Okay, we're in the X class
I didn't feel all that bad. So I think I come through the first lap here in like 15th or something, and then yeah, some other stuff happens. I didn't end up staying in that position, but I felt like I could be relatively competitive. I felt like I could have came in top 10 had I like, you know, tried to come in top 10. I felt like I could have been right up in that area, which isn't too bad, especially at Portland. Portland usually has a lot of racers. But I feel like I might have to get my butt in gear, get my butt in shape, and actually come out at Twin Bay and try, because Twin Bay's awesome race.
You got an A?
That guy that just passed me is an A rider. I have no idea where he came from, why he was behind us or what. But keep an eye on that guy. I actually followed him for quite a while. Later on in the course here, let's watch him and see what he does. I don't know if that's an X-Class rider or what, but the guy kind of messes up a little bit. A rider runs into him and falls down, and he was like yelling when he fell down, like he was all mad at that guy that he ran into.
Find a way around, A rider, your fault.
And I said it right there in the video. I was like, find a way around, A rider, your fault, man. You ran into him. Don't get all pissed off at him because you couldn't get around. I'll tell you what, man. I'm a C rider. I'm out here and I'm passing people. So you A riders. I don't even know what it would be like to be an A rider. I imagine you guys are just weaving in and out of traffic, having a blast out here passing all these guys. But probably not. Yeah, probably not. You guys are probably just angry that we're in your way rather than loving every second of destroying us. I don't know. I've got a different mindset than most people. Wiggle my way through the X class. Here we go. Alright, now that big tube on the right, that was the old walkway, I think, for them to get to the center part here, because Portland's got like a spectator area. Oh my gosh, I love this section of the track. It's just creamy goodness. You can just rail this thing all the way up, and come out just roosting. It was so cool. I love that. I love that part. This corner was pretty fun right here too. You could come around this one pretty decent. I'm not that good at it. I need to get better. I don't know. I've been thinking of like, I don't know, because I've not been just like loving the class I'm in right now and riding solo, and I get tired and I'm old and fat and just kind of, I don't know if I have the ambition for it. But I've been thinking about riding team actually and seeing what happens with that. I don't know, maybe I'll give it a try. Hey, there he is again. More cowbell. I'm loving on the cowbell. Alright, so here we go. Alright. The ribbon's down. Let's jump off to the left. And look at that one guy. He just kept going on the left. He didn't even hop back in. I don't know. Look, if you're going to do this, you got to at least hop back in, right? I don't know. Like, cheating's cheating, right? It's a little dirty. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a little dirty doing that. But you got to try not to be completely dirty. Oh, here he comes.
Hey! Man's an animal.
He's an animal. He comes flying right over my right shoulder. Man, Shane, I tell you what, every time I see you come out here and just eat the track up with that 125, it makes me want to buy one. I might need one. But as I was saying, you know, I'm thinking, I don't know, maybe I want to give team a try. It might be a little more fun. I could come out and just kind of like attack the track for one lap, take a break. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I'm still going to do, you know, a good fair amount of solo races this year. I don't even know if I'm going to hit up all of the races this year. But as much fun as I actually had right here at Portland, I could be getting the itch again. We'll see what happens. This guy right here on the left, I'm really surprised he didn't just run my butt over, because I fell down right into the rut where I thought he'd be riding. Yeah, I think at this point, like, I went through in like 15th the lap before, and I think this lap I actually go through in like, I don't know, 16th or 17th, something like that. But I think I lost a good few positions right there. I think I was actually doing better than that. I don't know, like I was saying, I wasn't taking it real serious, but at the same time, I was having fun. So this guy in front of me now, you're gonna see me chase him around a bit. He makes an appearance a couple times in the video here. Like, I followed him for like an entire lap, maybe more. See, he's up there on the left, going through this rock section. And oh, he gets stopped, so I gotta tap my brakes. And just when he gets going again, this guy comes up, oh, and he kind of like bounces right up in my way. So it's like, ah, man. So now, you know, I'm gonna do the whole little cheater thing again. Nobody look, close your eyes, hop off the track for a second, hop right back on. Because I'm a cheater, but only just a little bit. So at this point, rolling on through the woods, I feel like I'm actually, you know, I was starting to get into this. I'm getting a feel for the bike, I think. This right here is, I think, my 4th ride on this bike. I now have just over 9 hours on the bike. So I'm getting a little bit of seat time, and I'm starting to figure things out a little bit. I'm feeling better, feeling good. I think I still have a little bit more, you know, I got a few more adjustments to make. But for the most part, you know, she's starting to feel pretty good. I don't know, I think I might still have to lower the forks just a little bit. I feel like the front end is still pushing just a hair. Like it wants to tuck and it wants to slide out. I don't know, we'll get her sorted out. One real hard thing about these races is that when you do a whole lot of laps like this, like on the faster tracks, you do a whole lot of laps and stuff just gets rutted out and the course just gets rough. So I actually think that these, I mean, even though you might know the track a little better, you might be able to memorize the track a little better, I think it's harder. It's harder on you. And one thing I definitely noticed with this new bike as opposed to the bike I was riding last year is that the suspension is so much better at eating this stuff up that my knees actually are not hurting me. I have never rode Battle Creek before and not had my knees hurt. Well, I rode there like 2 days last weekend. Was it more than one weekend ago? I don't remember. At the Sprint Enduro anyway. I rode for like 2 days there and my knees felt fine.
Hey, shake!
I was trying to say hi and then I screwed up and almost took myself out. And it's like, yeah, I'm rolling over these. Last time I almost went over the bars.
First time going over this thing.
And then he goes down and then... Alright, back to the fast straightaway again. I actually really enjoyed these, except for this guy, wow.
Holy shit!
Ouch, those were rocks. That wasn't even dirt, those were rocks. So I'm like, all right, let's try this again. Hopefully I won't be eating so much roost this time. There were a few sections out here where you bottom hard and it's soft down on the bottom, right there. All right, so back into the grass track. And there's that guy again. I caught up to him again. And I was like, I could get him right here.
I ain't gonna take him like that.
But I was like,
That's
nope,
dirty.
not gonna do it. That's dirty. I don't want to get him like that. I know it's well within the rules, and I've already established that I'm a cheater. But I want to get him legitimately. Get him the right way. I don't know, it's more fun to make a real pass on somebody than to cut a corner. I bottomed out and wrecked myself a bit there. And I'm getting better at these corners. I feel like my cornering speed is picking up. Right here I jump off to the right a little bit and I'm gonna take the line away right there and get past him. And then a fast guy goes by and shows me, how it's really done. Two of them, that's Hall right there. I think that's Hall. He's on a Honda, he looks like him, that's probably him. Goes through again, and now this scoring is bumpy as can be. That was not all that cool. Oh, right here, this guy's laying down there, and he's just laying there rolling around. So I'm looking back at him, and I'm like, well, he stood up, but he's still like just holding his ribs in like a collarbone or a broken arm or something. I don't know. So I parked the bike and I'm gonna go check on him and make sure he's all right. Like I said, I'm not out here racing competitively today. I decided just to goof around and kind of have fun with it. So you might as well make sure he's okay.
Woo!
There's Shane again.
Well, wild man, Shane. The glutes. Spangler.
Shane the glutes Spangler. So I decided I would wait for Pony.
There he is.
And there's Pony.
You.
And I used my telepathic powers to point at him. And I don't know, like I used the force, right? And it just knocks him over. He almost hit that pole. Look, there's a pole right next to him. But he's a good guy. Pony's a good guy. He's a good sport. So he's just like, yeah, and throws his arms up, But I thought, like if I'm not out here and I'm not trying to be competitive and I'm going for fun, like I'm going to ride with my buddies. And I'm buddies with Pony. I like Pony. So I thought, well, I'll go back and like hopefully like he and I can like kind of fight back and forth for position. And it'll just be a good time, like we'll push each other and it'll be fun. So here we go on the straightaway. And I'm wanting to see that 300 power. Twist it. Let's go. Alright, so now what's going on? I don't know. Sometimes it's hard for me to follow my own videos. Oh, I know what happens here. I go flying off the track. I don't know what's going on. I don't have any brakes. Apparently, I don't know. Apparently my bikes don't like to keep brakes on them. But I tied that ribbon up into the pads and it got between the pads and the rotor. And I don't know. The plastic got in there.
Come on, wear off, baby.
So now you can hear me. I'm saying, wear off, wear off. And the brakes did come back. I later gained back my brakes. There's Pony again. Whoa, this guy passes us.
Now we're having fun, yeah?
You can hear me saying like, yeah, now we're having fun. I'm loving it.
Now we're having fun. You betcha.
Like, I don't know, like, for me, when you're just like kind of out in the open, like just single file or whatever, it's not fun. When you've got people bunched up and there's just like carnage and roosts and everything flying everywhere, oh, that's when it's fun. There we go through the bumps again. Bump, 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 bump. I don't know what position I was in. I think I came through in like 17th. I still hadn't even lost that much positions. I pulled off to the side and stopped for like, I don't know, I stopped for like 10 minutes.
Look at that pony go.
Probably not that. I'd have to check scoring. It seemed like I stopped for a long time. And if that's all the positions I lost, I don't know. There must have been a very big gap between the front of the class and the back. Ooh! See, that's what I'm still having trouble with. That's like the second time I've done that. More likely than not, it's got to do with a lack of skill rather than the way the bike's set up. But if I could set the bike up to help compensate for it a little bit, it'd help. Alright, so Pony took the bypass. That's him on the left. And I'm going through here. Whoa, I almost go over the handlebars.
Yeehaw!
Woo! All these guys thinking they're coming off here and missing the tires. Like, nope.
This guy's setting up the ribbon. He's like, all these guys are coming by here and missing the tires. And I'm like, oh, shoot. Well, I would never do that. Not me. I would never do anything like that. Look back and there's Cal. I don't know. I probably messed him up. Sorry, bud. If you're thinking about doing one of these races, come on out and do it. Oh, there they are again. It's a ton of fun, and you get to know the guys you're racing against, because a lot of guys, you know, they show up to these races over and over and over again, and you get to know the guys you're racing with, and then it's just a blast. Like, I didn't know Pony before I started racing. I met Pony. Pony is a cool guy, and I have a lot of fun riding with him. So, I mean, you want to come out and meet other people that like to ride bikes? Yeah, go ahead and give the Hare Scramble series a try. That's Taylor in front of me there, and then Pony in front of her.
Oh, Taylor, let's go!
Woohoo! I'm definitely getting more comfortable on this bike. Here I almost take Pony out. Sorry about that. I think we knocked handlebars. Yeah, I definitely think I'm getting faster in the corners. I mean, not fast. I didn't say the word fast. I said faster. So we got to pay attention to that. Oh, and then Pony gets ahead of me right here again. See, I think whenever I get by him, I think he picks it up. See, that's what Pony needs to do, is he needs to chase me every race. And me, I don't know what I need to do. I need to do something different.
Ouch!
Pass this guy on the outside. Guy on the beta. I think we see him again in a little bit, too. I think he was in Pony's class. I think they were kind of battling back and forth. Oh, I get a little screwed up. Whoa, almost take this family out. I'm going to try and pass him on the outside here. I get these ideas in my head that are going to be really cool. And then they don't work out like I want them to. But you can hear I'm having a lot of fun. Alright, so I'm messing around. And this guy goes by me. I think his name's Chad. He messaged me on Facebook. He said he almost died from this whip.
Hey, how you doing? Hello.
So I'm glad you were alright on that. But yeah, in the race, he comes by me. He's like, hey. And I said, hey, hi, how you doing? And this time, I think Pony takes a bypass, and I decided to take it too. But the funny thing about taking the bypass here, this is the first time I took it during the race. Because I figured everybody else is getting all piled up, so I'll take the bypass so I don't get people piling up and slowing me down. And look, like half the rock section is in the bypass. I mean, I got through it just fine, but... Alright, so here we are in the woods again. I think I got... that's that guy on that beta again. Except I think he might have been a team rider, I don't know. I'm not positive. But this is where I love to try to make passes. I don't know, it don't really seem fun passing people on the motocross track because you got so much room. Like, how fun is it when you got so much room to try to pass somebody? But when you don't have room like this, sneaking your way by or forcing your way by or whatever, that's a whole lot of fun. So I thought, well, if I could just get a little straightaway here, I'll set him up. Yeah, there we go. See, you couldn't have done that on any other bike. That pass right there can only be made on a blue bike. That's a fact. As I get past. And I don't know if you guys noticed the new sort of format that I have going on here. I actually recorded my voice separate. Here goes Shane again. I recorded my voice separate, like on a separate channel, so that I could kind of mess with the levels. I don't know. This time I roost them. Yeah! I threw that clutch out and tried to roost those guys that time. I know Simpson actually wants to be out here racing, so like, yeah, you gotta give him some dirt. It's what he wants. I know for sure he's roosted me enough. Alright, so here I'm pulling off the track. I actually forgot the straw for my Camelback, the like plastic straw that makes it so you can drink. I forgot it, and I was like, well, you know what? I'll just ride up here to my truck, and I'll get a drink, and then I'll go back out on the track. Well, that didn't happen. My wife packed me a lunch, so I was like, well, you know, I'm up here getting a drink. I might as well get a slice of pizza, too. And before I knew it, I was just hanging out eating pizza and watching the race. I don't know. It happens. But like I said, I had a ton of fun. It was a blast. So anyway, guys, that was Portland Trailriders Hare Scramble 2018, brought to you by BoosterOffroad.com. You should be seeing that on your screen right now. If you guys haven't, go ahead and go check that out. We're running a sale right now on jerseys, gloves, boots, helmets, I don't know, a whole bunch of stuff. And then AMSOIL, because AMSOIL is absolutely the best two-stroke premix, in my opinion. But racing costs a lot of money, and hey, we had to start something up to try to supplement it a little bit. So if you guys want to check that out, it'd help me out. Hey, it might even help you out. You know, maybe we could save you guys a little money too. Anyway, guys, this is Booster, and I will catch you guys next time.